It doesn't get any better than that. Hello everyone, I'm Clayton Lucas. Welcome to the Quick Set. The Volleyball Nations League is back. It's bigger than ever and it's more important than it's ever been. We've got 16 teams from men and women who will be competing over a 3-week period in the pool phase. And then when we get to the end of that and we've got our top 8 teams, they'll be going through to the finals. The women will go to Ankara, Turkey. The men will be going to Bologna, Italy. It's week on, week off, week on, so that the teams have time to prepare and travel. And what a VNL it promises to be. Now, I mentioned it's more important than ever, and that's because for the first time, this is all about world ranking points. Every match counts. And if you don't do well, you're not going to get so high up on those ranking points. And that all goes towards qualifying for the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. Now, talking of the Olympic Games, we've just had Japan, and what a games that was. The USA winning in the women, and France coming out of nowhere to win for the men. A little bit of pressure perhaps on those two teams to do well here at the VNL, particularly for the USA, who are just winning everything and are the current defending champions. Although they'll probably be telling you, no, we're not defending anything, we're just going out to win it again. That's the format for this VNL. We are going to be starting week 1 with the women. Shreveport, USA is in action, and also here in Ankara, Turkey. Quite fitting really, we're starting the VNL here in Ankara and we'll be finishing it here in Ankara as well for the finals. Now, as with all things, we can expect to see some brilliant performances from teams and also from players. And some of the stars that are going to be back in action again at this VNL are Gabi Guimarães of Brazil. The outside hitter has had a fantastic season with Vakifbank Istanbul winning everything in sight, including the CEV Champions League and getting MVP in the process. Another player who's done exceptionally well, and we're expecting big things from her, is Paola Egonu. She'll be donning the shirt once again for Italy as their #1 opposite player, and for someone who can hit the ball at above 3.24 meters, she's going to be almost impossible to stop. Someone else who can be very difficult to stop as well, another opposite for Turkey, Ebru Karakurt, the Black Wolf. She'll be on the prowl looking for points for her country and also to try and help them win their first ever Volleyball Nations League title. China have a whole raft of stellar players, and one of those players who'll be looking to do well, especially as she'll be wearing the captain's armband this season at the Volleyball Nations League, is Yuan Xinyue. The middle blocker, always difficult to stop at the net and equally difficult to get past. We know who the stars are, but there are also going to be some rising stars. There are going to be some players that will be looking to make a name for themselves at this year's Volleyball Nations League. 2 in particular that we're hoping big things from. The USA will be looking to Dana Retke to see whether or not she can find a place on court and push out the likes of Chiaka Ogbogu, Tori Dixon and Hayley Washington as she makes a bid for that starting 6th place through the middle. Thailand will be looking to Moksri Chachuan, the 22-year-old outside hitter who's been having a really good season here in Turkey. That European volleyball experience will be invaluable for her and for her team at this Volleyball Nations League. Time catches up with the best of us, and there are a few players whose time has come to retire and they won't be competing at this Volleyball Nations League. And in particular, Jordan Larson, the governor of the USA, the talismanic outside hitter, won't be here. What a glorious career she's had, guiding the USA to Olympic gold and numerous VNL golds. We wish the governor all the best because she's going to be assistant coach in Texas in the NCAA next season, and I'm sure she'll be creating a whole new wealth of talent to drive forward the USA in future seasons. Another player not here, Kim Young-kung of Korea. She too has retired. Another stellar player through the outside who helped Korea to a 4th place finish at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. She will be sorely missed, and it's going to be interesting to see just who will be able to fill those shoes through the outside. Other players not here, Zhu Ting of China, the outside hitter. She's not here because she's hurt her wrist, she's had to have surgery and she's taking time off to recover so that she's going to come back better than ever. One player we're not too sure whether or not she's retiring or whether or not she's taking a breather is USA outside hitter Michelle Barch-Hackley. 2-time MVP of the Volleyball Nations League, had a stellar season like Gabi for Brazil with Vakifbank Istanbul winning everything in sight. We wish her all the best. She's taking a breather. She's had a really busy season in Europe, and we do hope perhaps she'll come back and cause some problems for Karch Kirai in terms of who he's going to pick through the outside. Week 1 is about to start. The women are going to be in action, as I mentioned. Shreveport, USA, Ankara, Turkey. And there are some key games you just do not want to miss. USA are playing Brazil. Italy are taking on Turkey, and what a crazy game we're going to have when Korea play Japan. Asian volleyball at its absolute finest, 100 miles an hour, with skill, with control, blink and you miss it. And then to round it all out, we're going to have Turkey taking on China as well. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, then there's one place to go, volleyballworld.com. Every game is going to be live on VBTV.